Morning Reefer. What's up, buddy? Big day, bro. Patroots. FOMC day, boys. It's gonna be a long one today. Gonna be a long day today for the KGB, man. What's up, J. Cole? Ag and Lou. Morning, AJ. At work waiting to quit? Yeah, you and me both, bro. You and me both. Well, this is work. Morning, Stunna. I'm okay, man. I got issues with my tooth, man, as you know. I'm okay, though. I was a little bit of a late night last night. What's up, Jack? Good morning, buddy. How's your energy stock doing, bro? Ah, you're okay. F-Cell's moving pretty good, man. We got FOMC today, interest rate. We got Mag 7 earnings today. I don't think it's a coincidence. Obviously, they're going to use the Mag 7 to control whatever interest rate decision is coming up. So they're going to use the Google earnings or whatever it is. I don't even know who it is. It's Amazon or there's a bunch of them, but we could rack it and pull it out with some pliers. Might have to, bro. Might have to, man. My tax guy, shout out to Ryan. My tax guy is wondering what I do for YouTube. He's probably checking the stream out today. So shout out to the tax guy. Shout out to the tax guy. He's like, what the heck are you doing on YouTube, man? I'm like, well, as you know, Ryan, as you know, Mr. Tax Guy, I've lost a lot of money in the stock market, so I've started studying how they're cheating. And I posted on YouTube, and crazy guys just like me watch my channel. That's my explanation. He's not crazy. Oh boy, what do you do, boys? Missed that pop out of Aixi. Aixi popped, yeah. I don't know if she's gonna keep going. You can see the algorithm on Aixi is just this is my new positioning of this algo. I think they're popping it, and you might get another pop here. We'll see. I don't know if this is the second or the third or the first pop, but I hope it's not here, and I hope it keeps going. It's very possible I'm wrong on this positioning, but they do have a split coming up, you guys, so they are trying to kill people here. After the split, it's probably going to pop, which is in about 2 weeks. That's the thing about this. I don't know. It's your guys' call whether you want to get rid of it here and take the risk of it going up higher, or sit there and watch this thing bleed after the split and then watch it pop. That's your guys' call. I don't know. I got out of it right here. I got out of it right here. I took my loss. I took a bit of a loss. But I'm not sitting there holding it for the split. I'm telling you that right now. Telling you right now, man, I am not holding, I'm not watching it go down, from here 60%. So it's your guys' call. The other one is Siri. So look at Siri. I mentioned it in my video last night. I think they're going to do the same thing that they did with Tesla and the same thing that they did with BBBY. This is the exact same fractal on Tesla. They're going to stall this thing until earnings. And then they're going to run this thing up like this, and then they're going to dump it again. Just like they did with, I think that's what they're going to do, man. I'm not sure, obviously. So don't take this for gospel. They could run it, but I think that's what they're going to do, man. They seem to do that with every one of these earnings on these fractals, man. Oh, sorry. Yeah, anyway, I think that's what they're going to do here, man. Sorry. For anybody new here, you guys, what we do here basically, you know, we don't drive Lambos or nothing. We just basically track the market manipulation using these algorithmic past history of trading. You know, algorithms repeat themselves. You know, the hedgies use these algorithms. They pre-program them basically, and we just follow the patterns. So they repeat all the time. It's an algorithm based on basically market manipulation to shake people out. They have an objective, so they put in a price objective, and the algorithm makes patterns creating that objective. It's a computer, right? So anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there because someone mentioned to me that maybe people don't understand what we're doing here every day. So KGB Dose, does Microsoft and GME look familiar? Microsoft is the original pattern of GME. Actually, in fact, it's the same one I followed on BBBY. Microsoft, this is a Microsoft fractal. The green one that you see here, this is a Microsoft algorithm right here, boys. Just so you know. And also, it is a AMC algorithm. This green one right here that we follow on for BBBY, that's how I knew it was going to pop. This is the algorithm from AMC and Microsoft. So yeah, it does look familiar. And that's how we knew it was going to pop here yesterday. But then they dumped it. They did the same thing that they did on Tesla. They pumped this thing 40% and then dumped it 60% on the same day. Like, that's crazy, man. That is so crazy, bro. Anyway, I'm expecting it to go back up, but I don't know if they're going to do another Tesla. Like, they're going to wait and pump it up. I'm not sure. We're going to have to watch it, man. That sucks, though. Like, I got out a little bit here, but I held too many of them. I'm not going to lie. QNTM, yeah, QNTM's moving. Yep. QNTM is a negative beta, so when the market goes down, this thing goes up. I'm surprised the market went down. Like, dude, if you look at WLFI, man, I thought this thing was gonna pop last night, man. Like, for real. It just keeps getting dumped on, man. I had this thing on a 15-minute. I'm gonna show you. I had this thing on a 15-minute, perfectly set to pump right here, man. It was crazy. And it was following beautifully. Like, this, it keeps making this pattern. The algorithm on this thing is crazy. It keeps making this pattern, but then when it comes time to pump, it just dumps. It's so crazy. Like, every single time. So maybe today's the day, I don't know, but it just keeps making this pattern over and over and over again. It's so crazy. And Doge had a good rip. And XRP pumped and dumped too, man. But it hit support. So you think 6 cents, eh, Mist? Why 6 cents in particular? I mean, maybe. So FCell looks like it's following very well, man. FCell looks like it's going to be a beast, boys. So this is the same pattern as well, you guys. So a lot of these things are following the same algorithm, crossing support. So when it breaks out, it makes a little head and shoulders like this, and then it pops up. It's crazy. So I think it's right here. I gotta go on an hour chart though. Yeah, so this is where it is right here. It's pretty crazy. Now this one, possibly, I had this one as a backup because it did pop right here. And I don't think it's going down here though. It should have already stopped here, and it's still going. Now we could wick back down. It's possible. It doesn't have to be perfect, but that's pretty much it right there. So we're waiting for market open. Oh shoot, I got to go get something. I'll be right back. So what do you guys think, man? Rate cut today, 25 or 50? I could do a poll, but I'm not gonna. I could do a poll, but I'm not gonna. Jimmy, yeah, Jimmy. Where is Jimmy? What are we doing on Jimmy again? I forgot. Oh yeah, straight line up. So yesterday, I had a micro algorithm here, right here. So we should see a pop. They could have delayed this easily for one day. Easily delayed this for one day. So they could just be waiting for this FOMC meeting, and we go up to 28. 28 by tomorrow. That's what I'm looking for. Now, obviously, we have more of a micro or a macro, sorry. And they could have easily can kick this puppy for a day. And still, same scenario. We get up into here. But you can see how this plays out. So this could easily, this portion here could easily be this portion here. Now, I would have thought it would have been here, but you can see the spike up, but it could easily be can kicked to here. And if so, if it is here, then we should see even a bigger day in the next couple days. I might have to spread this out actually. Okay, this is going to look weird, but I'm going to spread this out a little bit right here just to make this match right in here. See that? Sujo, Tesla. Yes, I will look at Tesla, bro. Tesla. There's not much really to look at, but I just think it's going up. But much appreciated. I appreciate the appreciation, brother. So that's Jimmy. That's Jimmy right in here, man. So it does look good, man. I expect big things out of Jimmy. Big things. I don't know what this is up here, but I'm going to get rid of it. So that's what I'm looking at. One of the two here, very, and they basically do the same thing. The micro runs into the more macro scale anyway. So what were we doing with Tesla? You know, I looked at this last night, Sujo. I thought to myself, man, they might have just postponed this, which would be this portion here. It's very possible. Which would have us sitting right in here. It's very possible. However, this is where we're sitting on Tesla, I think. Either way, it's a boomstick to the upside. And you can see we're hooking over here, ready to pop here. So now I'm going to spread this out a little bit because I thought we were in here yesterday. See this? This is the same as where we are on Jimmy. So they might be trying to synchronize the algorithm to match together for today, for FOMC. It's actually very possible. Something like that. I think I was looking on a 15-minute. Because this is the exact same algo as Jimmy. Not the exact, but the positioning. Like this is a different algorithm altogether. But if you look at this, right? It's the exact same as GME, man. They might be syncing Tesla and GME together. That's what I'm thinking. And we get a pump into here. It's very possible. That's all I got to say. But this right here is your peak right here. So you can see the potential this thing has to skyrocket. And also you can look at just the regular pattern of the stock. It's making an inverse head and shoulders. So the likelihood that this thing is going to sit still during FOMC today is very, very, very slim. And if you look at, say, if you look at like my Apple, right? Apple is beautiful right now. I think Apple's going to go, and I think Google, Microsoft, all these things are going to go today. So it's a big day. So this thing should pop today. Probably overnight after oh, they got earnings on Thursday. Oh, they're probably going to wait, man. They're probably going to wait till tomorrow to pop this thing. Or dump this thing, I guess, either one. Oh, silly dog. Okay. What's up, Revenge? Too busy this week. See y'all next week. See ya. Well, I appreciate you coming in to say hi, Revenge. What's going on? What's got you so busy, bro? Work? Fun is looking nice? Yeah. Fun is beautiful, man. Fun is just a workhorse, man. It just keeps going up. Now, it's not going up in a straight line like I was hoping, but maybe we get that today. Maybe we get that today. That'd be nice. And AMC is sitting right here, I think. Literally right here. So we should see some sort of a pump and dump here, double bottoming. The algorithm is crazy on this one, boys. Look at this. It's so crazy. They stuffed this thing down. You can see it starting right in here. And then you can see the top. And then you see the double, right? This computer is crazy, man. And then you get another one here, which is in here. And you're sitting right here. They might even stuff it and just work it sideways just to really piss people off. I think I had this on a 2-hour, but anyway, this portion is right here. They're trying to hide it a little bit, but it's right here. What's up, Michael Casper? How you doing, buddy? How do you compare Soon to Workhorse? Who's comparing Soon to Workhorse? Anyway, BBAI had a nice pump yesterday. Continuation should be today. We are sitting right in here. So we should see a little bit of back and forth today until probably tonight. Looks like. Oh, maybe we're on this down candle right here. So we should see this thing pump. Oh, 2 o'clock, of course. That's when FOMC is. So if this is your down candle right here, then BBAI pops at 2 o'clock. Which would be right here. It might be a slow day, boys. Might be a slow day until FOMC today, boys. Just saying. What's up, buddy?
What is this?
That is a stuffed teddy bear, bro.
Why?
Why? I do not know. Okay, here we go. Here we go, boys and girls. Big Red, what is going on, brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, you say it. You say, hey, thanks, Big Red.
Hey, thanks, Big Red.
Thanks for the support, Big Red. I appreciate you, bro.
Thanks for the support, Big Red.
You appreciate?
I appreciate, yo.
Cheers, bro. Good job, buddy. Good job. Well done. Well done. It's hard. Those are big words to repeat. Jimmy, welcome to the KGBs.
Good morning.
Guten Morgen, chasing. Let's go, FSL. That's right, buddy. Look at Jimmy. What the poop sticks, Batman? Oh, they're trying to kill GameStop, boys. It didn't renew? Oh, no, it didn't renew, man. 14 months, Big Red. Yeah, buddy. It's been time flies, man.
Goodbye.
See you, buddy. You have a great day at school, okay? You show the world who's boss, buddy.
Take this one.
Take this, world. Man, they're killing Jimmy, boys. It's a fake and bake, man. They're doing the fake and bake, man. Where's FSL? Well, oh, it's on my screen. Well, they certainly did it to Jimmy today, boys. See you, buddy. You have a good day, okay? There goes Plug, boys. This is just a repeating microfractal right here, boys. It's a micro algo. It's right here. Plug's right there, probably. This is just a small micro, man. But I want you to notice something. Look at the double top here, man. Wow, they're really trying on Jimmy, boys. What is going on? See you, buddy. Have a good day. Is that the market? Is the market dumping? No. No, a little bit. Wow. This is nutballs, man. These guys are wrecking this market, man. Look at that. They do not like this. They do not like FOMC, man. AMC not even budging, though. 128 on Plug, yeah. Everything's getting just tossed like a rag doll right now. There goes Siri, boys. Get your Siri, man. Negative beta. Negative beta. What about Neo? Is Neo moving? Neo's moving again, too. Oh, no, it's up. It gapped up, man. See, as China starts to move here, boys, China is going to start picking things up, too, man. I actually thought this was over here. Where is this thing? I don't know if I'm as confident on Neo anymore. I am long-term. Coca-Cola continuing. Apple getting beat. Oh, no. Apple's bouncing. Don't worry. I think we're still in for a good day, man. IEXE, 17%, boys. And GRRR, grrr, the pirate stock is moving, man. The pirate stock is moving. It should be moving. Big Red has officially sent you green Sharpies. Cheers, brother. Green Sharpies. Well, we got crayons here. That's what we need. If you use Sharpies, Big Red, it's gonna be a permanent fractal, bro. Crayons can be erased, but Sharpies, no, they cannot, bro. Car got halted. I appreciate that, Big Red. IEXE looks like it wants to go. Kind of, sort of chasing. I am of two minds on this one, man. It could go, but see this double top right here, man? I don't know if I like this, man. And I don't like that there's a split coming up, bro. You know what, though? It could be, possibly, maybe, right here. If I got it wrong. See this double top right here? I don't know how it would do this, the algorithm. I don't think so, but this definitely seems more plausible. I'm not trying to be negative. I don't think it's here. But hey, you never know, man. You never know, man. Why can't AMC pull in Nvidia? AMC will have its day. Wow, Jimmy got dumped, boys. That is not good, man. Oh my goodness. SoFi just got destroyed. I did not see that coming. And that's on a good earnings, I think. A good earnings on SoFi, destroyed. This market is such BS, man. If you get a good earnings, man, you get destroyed. Plug is flying, boys. Plug has been following this like repeatedly all through here. Look at I have this all kind of set, but it just repeats. This is the micro or macro, sorry. I think. Is this the one we were watching? I don't think I have a macro for plug anymore. See this broadening wedge though? I got 3 stocks doing this. Which other ones are doing this, man? I don't really follow plug too closely, but trying to remember which one is doing this. Anyway, we're probably right here. Siri, watch Siri today. BBBY might come back a little bit today. Everything getting destroyed for FOMC, eh? It looks like they're expecting something crazy today. They're probably expecting something crazy later today. Or they're expecting bad news. INTC is pumping. Jeez, this thing just keeps going. Just keeps going, man. Look at that. And we'll see. We'll see what happens today, man. Could be crazy, bro. Sorry, 1 second. Someone's messaging me. Okay. Okay, I think we should look at the overall indices for a minute here because it'd be nice if they actually went up. I just was fooling around with this on futures last night. Man, IWM is all over the place. I can't get a bearing on it, man. SPY a little bit better, but not much. It's hard with FOMC to predict these indices right now, man. They could be stalling here for another day, or at least until 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock. Man, Jimmy, that's a crazy candle, man. Like, is this a repeat here? Are they repeating that algo here? They must be. Like, they must be, man. That is unbelievable. That would bring us to here. They could be doing an inverse. They could be doing an inverse here. That's hard to say, man. I mean, it's clearly a head and shoulders, right? They could be just stretching this out. And we could be sitting right there. I would expect a very quick wick right back up here, man. I would expect a wick right back up here today. In fact, this is, well, I shouldn't say it, but it's probably a pretty good dip buy. I would expect to be right here, man. They just did a little extra today, boys. That's all. Pulling Nvidia for a week, yeah. Just 1 week. Was there a hollow news? Wow. Jeez, hollow. Unbelievable, man. Microcloud develops a particle identity. April 16th. No. No news. Just garbage. Man, everything's getting destroyed right now. Except for Siri and FCell. And BBBY is kind of holding its own. Alts is holding its... What did they do to alts? What did they do to alts, you guys? Aixi's pumping, boys. Well, happy to be wrong on this one. Let's go. INTC just keeps going, man. Look at the trident. That's a massive trident, man. And Amazon is pumping again. This thing has followed fairly well, man. This Amazon fractal has followed very well, man. I must say. We had it down here like this. We ended up moving it over a little bit here, but she's followed perfectly. Other than that, man, we got a sea of red today, boys. Which kind of tells me that something good is going to happen for FOMC. There's no way they dump this without being worried about FOMC. I don't know. Unless there's something I'm missing and these guys are like going to do a rate hike. Jay Powell's going to screw everybody over before he leaves office, man. He's going to go scorched earth, man. He might. He just might do it. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just logging into something here. Well, I'll tell you one thing, man. The port don't look so hot today. The port don't look so hot today.
Something's got a hold of me lately. No, I don't trust my broker anymore. Feels like the charts are all crashing in, and the margin's knocking at my door.
Man, what happened? I must have got rid of my Neo yesterday on that pump.
How many times did I tell you I'm no good at selling too soon? Yes, taking a toll on me. Diamond hands, can't you see? I'm tearing the gates on my moon, don't you know?
Well, that sucks.
I lose control when GameStop pumps at 3. I'm falling apart. Diamond hands and memes, can't you see? I lose control when storms go parabolic. G. Yeah, they're breaking my heart, baby. These meme stocks making me.
Ooh, that's not good. SMR just broke support.
Problem is I'm buying cautious like a fiend, like a bad habit.
Look at this though. See how they fake it down to the downside and then pump it back up tomorrow or this afternoon, probably with FOMC, and then it goes sideways for a couple days and then pumps next week. That's probably what's going on here, man. They're just dumping it so that when the FOMC comes up, everything ends up at zero again. What a scam this market is, man. That's what they're doing. They're dumping it so that when they pump it, it comes back up to zero.
When GME runs at 3, I'm falling apart. You're on my feet, can't you see? I lose control.
I wonder if they're nerfing this section here.
When the pain failing me, yeah, it's breaking my heart, baby. This market's wrecking me.
Trying to figure out the psychology they're using here. They pumped this up yesterday because they knew they were going to dump it this morning and stay above support. And then they know FOMC is going to be a cut, right? So then they pump it here to the next resistance. I think what they're doing is dumping it and then getting ready for the pump. And Open is very particular because they have earnings coming up. Yeah, like tomorrow morning. So they know they're going to have to pump this thing. This is crazy. So they're dumping it now. Earnings tomorrow. They pump this thing up, man. That's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, this one's dedicated to everybody
Jimmy.
who said I never hold a winner.
Jimmy bounce, man.
Who laugh when I post a game
FOMC is gonna be nuts, man. I got a feeling
and all apes building wealth one YOLO at a
it's
time.
gonna be nuts. I don't know what's gonna happen. You guys think they're gonna cut
KGB's, baby.
25 or 50?
I used to scroll well with speed page. YOLO calls G and me up on the front stage every Monday. Stalk memes, rocket on the wall. I let my portfolio run till the margin made the call. Buying dips on AMC, sipping memes and tea. Back then, dreaming of a short squeeze victory. Remember Melvin? Thought they last. Never thought hedge funds would go this fast. Now I'm in the limelight, cause my apes right. Time to get paid, gamma ramps overnight. On paper, then diamond on a rebound. Used to stress red.
Well, they just took plug all the way back down. Look at that.
DFE, Wall Street bets, apes and GME. I'm leveling up like they said I could. Check my report, same ape, same hood. It's all good.
If you don't know, now you know strong. We held through the nights when the days felt wrong. Every dip, every call.
100% chance of a pause?
From struggle to ease, you had a dream, not many could see. Together we fought hard.
I thought it was like a 98% chance of a minus 25% cut.
Made the change from a broke beginner to toast tendies over steak dinners. And I'm far from weak. I hold lean stacks on me. Spread love. It's the 8-way profits peak. The bull and the bear keep me learning steady. Used to get skipped. Now the hedge funds aren't ready. I never thought it could happen. This red again. But apes and knowledge brought fortune and fame. Now gains
Jeez.
like causing the post. From deep in the money to the East Coast. AMC and Queens. Green for weeks. Discord calls where the retail speaks. Living life without
Well, crypto doesn't seem to mind that much today.
memes loud. Rockets by
I mean, it's not doing anything crazy, but definitely got this inverse head and shoulders right here.
misunderstood, but it's still all good.
And if you don't know,
Forming anyway.
sleepless nights through every thought. We held the line, we faced the doubt. Now the world sees what we're about. You had a vision, not many believe, but together we fought hard, together we shine. You had a vision, not many believe, but together we fought hard, together we shine.
Robin Hood, we bought fidelity trades when I was broke, couldn't even place a play. Dual screens, ergonomic chair, Discord feed with the apes right there. Margin calls, no, I handle that. Stocks in place, my accounts on track, and my whole crew is lounging, celebrating green days, no more scrounging. Thinking back on my ramen impact, now my mom owns shares with dividends stacked. She loves to show me off, of course. Smiles at
Okay, Bobby,
hits the news.
do something stupid.
Fuss when the rent was late, no heat, no cake, no ramen on the plate. Birthdays were the worst days, now we sip champagne when the market stays raised. And I love the life I live, cause we went from nothing to everything, and it's all good.
What's up, Dodo? Good morning. These markets are absolute garbage, AJB. I absolutely agree. These markets are absolute garbage. They are so corrupt, it's not even funny, man. It's not even funny, man. I don't know what's going to stop this. There's going to have to be market reform. Like, you just can't have stuff like this, guys. Like, you can't have a 40% pump and then the market makers, the hedge funds are like, you know what? I don't think we want this up here. I don't think we want this up here. Let's just dump it for, like, it doesn't make any sense, man. And then you go to like SoFi today. You go to SoFi today and they got great earnings. I'm sure they'll make something up. Like, oh, they didn't have the proper, they always make something up on why they're dumping it. But the earnings themselves are great, right? They're not bad anyway. So definitely nothing to constitute or explain a 14% dump in the stock, right? FOMC's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock chasing, I think. Bank of Canada goes first in 30 minutes. And then we got oil and gas. in 30. And Fed interest rate is 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. So 12 o'clock my time. So in 3 hours. And then the conference is at 1:30. Interesting. It's a lot earlier than normal. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to log off at about 12 o'clock because they'll demonetize me. And then we'll I don't know. Every time I listen to JPOW, it's just more BS, man. I don't know if I really even care, honestly. It's always BS, man. Like same crap. Oh, we're thinking about tightening and the policy. Like it's all the same bullshit. Anyway, but 1030 oil inventories, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be good either. I never care or even understand half of that stuff they talk about. Yeah, and then we got earnings, and then Trump has two policy meetings tonight. I don't know if you guys knew that. It's like a crazy day, you guys. Like it feels like what they're doing is the Fed is fighting back with their interest. They're fighting Trump with the interest rate policy, and the hedgies are fighting back with whatever decision the Fed makes by doing 3 Mag 7 earnings reports after hours. And then you got Trump doing 2 policy change meetings after the Mag 7. Like this is crazy, you guys. Like these guys are all fighting each other, man. It's chaos. So there's Google, right? Kathy Woods loads up on 14 million Google before earnings. So it looks like Kathy Woods is bullish on Google, which is weird because I think it's actually going down. But what do I know? what do I know? Kathy Woods might have this covered here, man. Let me see. Okay, so you can see where we are exactly. Look at this. Look at this. Right here on Google. See that? So Google would be right here. Google would, yeah, Google's going up, boys. This is where Google is right here. Here, watch this. Google is right here. What the heck, man? Look how much they nerfed this whole thing. That is crazy. That is so crazy. What the actual? Oh, they must have repeated. They're repeating this. No wonder they got this thing nerfed. Look. Watch this. They just keep repeating this same pattern. At least it looks that way. Is that right? Anyway, I got no skin in the game on Google. I don't really care, but it's interesting. Clearly, we're in here somewhere. They just Oh, look at that, actually. So they must have nerfed this thing. Look at this. Like, this is almost bar for bar perfect, man. It's just smaller. That's crazy. Anyway, I guess Kathy Woods is bullish on Google. And Amazon's looking pretty too. So between Amazon earnings and Google earnings, Wednesday, yeah, I guess we're looking pretty good, man. What's up, Tyrell? Ardak. Yeah, we need something that's going up today. Tyrell's getting on that hot list right here. That's beautiful. It's coming in with volume. 100% move already, but look at the volume. And the news. 5 days ago, Rising Dragon secures 100,000 in zero interest notes. Is that good? $100,000 doesn't seem like a lot. Do I got that wrong? Is it supposed to be in billions or something? Jivo's trying to push up here. QQQ is going green, probably because of Amazon and Google. Interesting that SPY hasn't chased it.
Now we see everything that's going wrong with the market and who runs it. We just feel like we don't have the means to fight the ones who spun it. So we keep waiting on the market to change. We keep on waiting on the market to change. It's hard to beat the system.
Come on, Tesla, get up there, man. Where are you going, bro? You're inverse head and shoulders right here. You should be popping on this right shoulder, man. I might have to start rethinking this puppy, man. Like, this thing got destroyed right here. Unless I can see another inverse head and shoulders in this fractal, I just don't know, bro. Jeez, Jimmy. I don't know what to say, boys. They got this market on absolute lockdown, man. The only thing they care about, or they don't care about, is letting this one go, apparently. Aixi, 40%, boys. She's moving. Neo oversold, definitely. Neo, I run Neo on an 8 hour. Beyond is just repeating the fractal breakout soon, maybe. It does just repeat. It's doing the AMC thing, man. It's same as AMC. In fact, here I could probably probably figure that out. See right here, probably right there, and then you have this kind of double top up here. We're probably right here, dude. See this right here? You can see it. Lower low right hand side. See that lower low right hand side right here? Perfect. Right here. Look at that. We're right here, man. We're bottomed. We're bottomed on Beyond, man. I said it yesterday, but I didn't quite realize. I guess we were here yesterday, and now we're here. And it's a slightly lower low. So whatever. Beyond is bottomed here, man. Everything's free falling today, Dodo. It's all fake, in my opinion, but I will look at it. It's not free falling. It's down 5%, which is not horrible. For FJet, it's not a big deal. FJet's not a big deal, man. 5%, you can get that back in half a second on FJet. Nothing's changed on FJet. It's just on days like today, you gotta roll with the punches on FOMC meetings, man. Not that big a deal. So they're just rolling us downwards. Take a look at this on like a 2 hour. Should be a little more obvious. Right? So they're just basically squeezing us down a little bit. Little extra downside here, that's all. They might even bring it all the way down to the line before going up. You just never know with these things. But the algo's going to algo, man. And you want to see something else that is actually very encouraging? Look at the sell volume. The sell volume is virtually non-existent now. So this is all short volume. This is all selling. And see how it's getting lower and lower and lower. And then boom. Not worried about FJet. IXE is at 45%, boys. Let her buck, man. Here, let's just see. Okay, so you might be at a resistance here, boys. Just be a little bit careful here because this is only the third touch, right? You got 1, 2, 3. Chances are it's going to come up like this. So be a little bit careful here. I'm not saying you got to sell or anything. I don't know, but chances are, you guys, they're going to run this thing down for this split from here. I'd be very surprised if it crossed, put it that way. Or if it crosses, maybe it comes back down. I don't know. But just like this one did, I'd just be a little bit careful here. RSI is getting a little bit high to where the previous one was when it turned around on the 2 hour. So there's that. I'd just be a little bit careful. Maybe it's going up because I sold it. I took my little bit of loss and maybe then they're like, oh, he sold it. You guys can make money now. That's probably what it is. Okay. Google's moving. Amazon's moving. We're getting some rippage back to the upside here, boys, on the main Mag 7. The big boys are moving back up now. Ion Q, look at that. So they could very well be repeating this, boys. Very, very well be repeating. I would not worry too much. I think they're just screwing with us, man. They are just, look at this. They're just screwing with us, man. I would not stress out too much about this stuff right now. Not yet. Anyway. The time for stress is not right now. They might just be worried that FOMC is going to do something crazy, or Trump is going to do something crazy tonight. I wouldn't be too worried about this right now. Oh, my coffee went cold, you guys. See if we can find out exactly where we are on F-cell here. I think it's pretty self-explanatory for the most part. I think we're right here. You got to ignore this wick. That's what you got to do. Ignore that wick, man. We're probably in here somewhere. Radek up another 50. See, why don't they want us talking about FJet? Look at this. Are we sleeping, Jack? Is that what you said? Sleeping? Look at that. Look at that. What is going on here? They don't want you talking about IEXE either. Look. Like, is it just names of stocks that they do this? And then why is it just on my stream? See, IEXE. Every time it says IEXE, they don't like it, man. Something weird, man. Neo. Oh, she's filling that gap, boys. Which is kind of par for the course. She should be filling that gap, I think. Jeez, WLFI just keeps dumping, man. Like, what the poop sticks, Batman? FJet took an odd drop, yeah. They're all taking drops. Why are they dumping this market rate today, boys? Answer me this. Why are they dumping the market today besides trying to make everybody mad and poor? What are they doing? In my opinion, they're dumping it to kill options before you get a massive run on FOMC. That's what they're doing right now. They're killing the options chain. They're killing the options chain, man. trying to scare as many people as they possibly can before any sort of announcement. Because if it goes the opposite way than the hedgies want, which I bet you right now they're suspecting that it will. Since the DOJ investigation of JPOW got canceled or whatever. So the hedgies are probably thinking something's up, right? Something's up, man. So they're dumping it today in preparation for some weird announcement today. Maybe. Looks like they repeated this portion of the algo on FSL here twice. But then how come we're not getting this? Are we going to get that here? Are we going to get that right here? Or did it actually follow here? Hard to say. Sold IEXE, $10 of profit. Way to go. Way to go, Reefer. Profit's profit, bro. Actually getting out of that thing before the split. Probably not a horrible idea if you can get out with a little bit of profit, yeah. A little bit of profit, man. Whatever. I'd be happy at break even, man, on that thing. It's a good dip buy opportunity, man. On pretty much any of these that we're looking at anyway. Ooh, even fun is taking a hit today. Even fun is taking a hit today. And fun doesn't move for nothing, man. Yeah, there's an RS on IEXE, yeah, coming up very soon. And I suspect what they'll do is they'll sell it off a little bit and then they'll pump it after RS. That's just my suspicion. I don't know for sure, man. But QQQ is going green. SPY is going green. I think we're in for the rest of the day here leading into FOMC. Will probably be mostly upside chop into FOMC. That's what I would suspect. Things like BBBY that took a beating yesterday will probably start pumping up a bit. They're probably concentrating on other stocks to dump and scare people. It's just unbelievable, boys. Look at what they did to Soxel yesterday. Like that, look at that, man. They just repeated this downside twice, man. And you can see it. I can show it to you. This is actually this. And it's hard to see actually on this, but you can see the double bottom here. See the double bottom here with the lower low on the right hand side? You can kind of see it here, but it's on the fractal. It's on the algo. And now we're sitting right here. So Soxel should go back up. They're just waiting for it. They're waiting for upside, boys. That's what I think they're doing. They're waiting for this upside. In fact, it could be right here. And we could get repeat all the way back up on Soxel, man. TomTom SoFi is beat to crap on lack of guidance. No, they're going to beat the crap out of that thing no matter what. Like I said, they always make excuses on why they beat the crap out of it. Yesterday on BBB, I don't even know what was the excuse on BBBY that they beat the crap out of that thing. Was there any excuse? Tesla, they made the excuse that it was they didn't have, they're not fully autonomous. That's why we beat the crap out of Tesla. Like they just lie, man. Oh yeah, I was looking for the other stock that was making a broadening wedge. That's BBBY. And they're fighting to get back into it. So same with Tesla, I think, right? Was it Tesla or no? What was the other stock that was doing the broadening wedge? This is just unbelievable, this manipulation here, man. That's just crazy. Like crazy. I haven't seen that in a long time as I have on Tesla, man. That is crazy. Like, that must be a complete inverse almost. Dollars to donuts. This is an inverse, man. And it might just be this portion here. I don't know. It's too hard to, it's too choppy, but something went really crazy with Tesla, man. Man, INTC is just ripping. So if you don't know what INTC is, this is Trump's baby. It's just the only stock that's going up right now in the market. It's like the only one. I used to actually use this fractal in other places.
When the boomers bought bonds, I was scrolling Reddit through my paycheck and stones. Never gonna regret it. Diamond fist glowing, spray paint the charts, green doors, coin rockets with the Wall Street bets. Meme team kill the news feed, set the trade to neutral. Margin call blazing with the short squeeze, brutal. Apes on Robin Hood, stacking up GME. Got a handful of calls, sleeping on 10Ds. Someone shouted crazy when I double my chain. Talking leverage weddings and a stain on my game. Don't believe every headline you see. First it's halts on my broker, then a bug in my feet. So sharpen your face with some tin.
Now that is quite the fish hook, boys. Yeah, DJT got destroyed yesterday, man. Look at that. Just crazy. You can't make this up, man. Like, I don't understand why Trump is not correcting this market, man. Something is crazy. Either he's in on it or I don't know, man, but something's crazy, man. But like I said, there's some crazy battles, man. You got J-Pow, you got the Hedgies with their earnings, Mag 7, like, something's going on, man. This is not normal. And then you got Trump with his 2 policy meetings tonight. This is not by accident, you guys. This is some sort of a weird power struggle going on here. You know, there's just too much on one day happening, man. It's too much, man. It doesn't. I've never seen it like this, man. Not quite like this, anyway. This is too crazy, man. It's too crazy. Let them short, says RC. Yeah, well, they're doing it. Don't worry about that. Okay, Spy, do something, man. Get up there, dog. Break that line, man. Do you guys see this line that we've been talking about for 2 days? They can't, they're not letting it get over that line, man. I'm telling you. And I know why, too. I know that line, boys. You want to see that line? I'll show you that line. Want to see what this is? It's actually pretty funny. Oh, where is it? I think I know one that has it. It's right here. Watch this. I'm going to go back to Spy. I'm going to go back to Spy, and I'm going to show you where I think this is right here. And it doesn't have to all match or nothing. I'm just showing you a particular instance where I think this thing is following an algorithm, which is about to happen. Watch. Oh man, I gotta make it a lot lower. Hold on. It's hard to size these things, obviously, when it's like this, but I'll show you. So I'm gonna show you this. This is what's happening right here, boys. Watch this. So if you don't know where we are, this is the GME fractal. And this is the algo that is about to happen on the Spy. So we are expecting some big news today, in my opinion. And I'm gonna show you why this is happening. Look at it. See how it goes flat? Here, let me show you. See how it goes flat, right? And then it comes right back under, right here. Same thing as here. It comes right back under like this. And then we gap up tonight. And that's where we are right here. So something is about to happen tonight that's going to be crazy. You know what I think it might happen? If Jerome Powell does something crazy, Trump bans short selling tonight, man. I know it's crazy, believe me. This is where I think we are on Spy, boys. I know, I understand. I know, KGB, you crazy. You crazy. I know. Yeah, they're taking a beating. I bet they are. Because the hedgies are scared, man. They probably got wind of this. They probably got wind that something is coming. Do you guys see this? Does this make sense to you? Are you picking up what I'm putting down here? I think something's coming.
Trying way down inside, babe, you need it. I'm gonna give you my stones. I'm gonna give you my stones. I'm gonna give you my stones. Oh, want a whole lot of games. 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 You've been papering, baby. I've been diamonding. All the red days, baby, I keep handling. Way, way down inside, babes, you need it. I'm gonna give you my stones. I'm gonna give you my stones.
Okay, boys and girls. Jet Geek's here. Where is he? come I can't see his thing? That sounded weird. Oh, there he is. That's why about to break down. Altimeter 5 autofractal shows 661 by May 8th. 661's down. Really? That's a big crash, bro. That's a big crash, bro. Chasing 5 gifted memberships, bro. Appreciate you, brother. Cheers, bro. Be sure to thank Chasing for the gifted memberships. Very kind of you, bro. Appreciate the support of the channel. Dude, I don't know about that, man. What do you think, Chasing? Are we going to crash May 8th? Hey, you know, you never know with this market, boys. May 8th, 661 would bring us to right here. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, all right, let's go.
95%. I don't know what CI is, but 95% chance? Or 95% hedge yourself. No kidding. That's a crash. That's a straight up flash crash, man. That's a straight up flash crash if that happens, man. Yeah, small caps would squeeze for sure. GME would squeeze. Like serious. Confidence interval? Really? So high confidence, I imagine? Well, let me put it this way. If this is the algo that is set for the hedgies, I would not be surprised if they dumped it. I wouldn't be surprised if they crashed it, man. Like, they're gonna flip the game board over, boys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe hedging yourself is not a bad idea in this situation, man. For sure. Remember when this was a thing? Man, that was perfect. Anyway. That would be nuts, bro. I don't know, man. I got everything going up, but these guys could just rug pull this market. You know, I always think back to the Roaring Kitty thing where he's like, crash, boom, you know. What is it? The crash, the fire, and then the boom, and then the cheers, right? I always think about that. So does the market have to crash for us to go up? Can't see it, man. Not that I say I don't believe it, Jet Geek. I just can't see it. I don't see it. Unless there's like some massive divergence on the MACD that I'm missing or something. I guess I should be looking at a larger time frame here. Well, we are not very strong on the 4. I mean, we could come down here. And if you look at this market, it took a big rip. They might be expecting something that would dip the crap out of this thing to here. That's a big dip in a very small amount of time, but we also had a big rip in a small amount of time. My thoughts on Jimmy are the same. even despite this weird manipulation of this candle. I think right now what we're getting is FOMC manipulation. That's all. Like, I don't even think to make today matters. I'm sorry to say it like that because it always matters, but I think today is, I think what we're seeing is fear. We're seeing fear of the results of something, or they know something that we don't. It's one of the two. They know something we don't. Maybe Jet Geek's right. We crashed down to here. Maybe they know that. I don't, I don't know, man. Of all the people to underestimate in the chat, I wouldn't start with the fighter pilot. Yeah, probably a good strategy there, Tyrell. I'm not underestimating him. I just can't see it. Like, I just don't see it. But do you ever see a flash crash coming? Really? Like, is it ever obvious? I don't think so. Could it happen on a day like today? Obviously, it totally could, man. I mean, FOMC, right? Obviously, it could happen. We got 4 major events, right? We got a bunch of major events happening on one day. We got FOMC. We have a change in the chair, Fed chair, right? So we have a new Fed chair today, right? We got a new Fed chair. We have 3 Mag 7 earnings, Amazon, Google, and whatever. We got 2 policy meetings by Trump. Yeah, WLFI is just brutal, man. I don't know what is going on with that thing. Like, and crypto is not even doing bad. It could be that thing that you told me about yesterday, chasing the scam thing, but I'm sticking to my guns on this one, dude. I don't care. I'm sticking to my guns on this one. I keep seeing this one pattern, man. This one pattern all the time on this stock, man. I think I think this is gonna be like one of those shocks to the system. Maybe this will crash the market. Like, maybe they make this thing a stable coin and the thing just free, it halts. And then you wake up and this thing's at like 26 cents, man. Like, I don't know, but I just call it like I see it. Something's happening here, man. Why is this thing dumping all by itself, man? I posted the UW view too. FOMC time. Yeah. Oh, very close. No, 10 o'clock. Look at F-Cell go, though, boys. This thing worked out beautiful chasing. Beautiful, bro. Oil is at the weekly high. Yeah, I got oil. Where's my oil? What do I watch? USO? I watch USO and Gush. Oil, I got oil at right. Ooh, yeah, it is at weekly high. That's so crazy. Well, this war definitely has changed stuff with my fractals on oil, but I actually have oil going down. Not yet, I guess. Yeah, I did have oil going down. But this volume has also done crazy things to this algo here. This war, it reminds me of my gold fractal. This is my gold fractal, but it reminds me of my gold chart where in the 1980s you had an event that really changed things. That's what this kind of reminds me of. This event with Iran is changing the structure of the oil for now. It'll probably go back to normal. But you got Tesla going up, so do I. I've had Tesla going up for a while, though. I'm starting to lose hope here. just this one, this thing screwed me up, Jet Geek. I don't know what that was, man. Can't put my like, what did they do? The level of, like, I know we're still sitting above support, so that part doesn't bother me. You know, we broke out, we're sitting above support, so this part doesn't bother me as long as we don't go down here. I don't care. But it still bugs me that it didn't pump right here where it should have. It bugs me. Now we retested. Maybe that's part of the algorithm. Maybe this algo had to come down to retest this area first. So here's something I want you to see. Watch this, bro. You want to see something that would do that on Tesla? Watch this. This is a crazy Tesla fractal. Now, I want you to pay attention, you guys, because I want you to pay attention to this algorithm right here. See this blue one right here? I'm going to get rid of all this crap for you here. Watch this. Do you see this? This is what could make Tesla go boom, bro. And I think maybe this is what they're scared of. And I want you to take a look at the pattern that it's making. This is the algorithm that Tesla is making right now. And I want you to pay attention when I switch to a different chart. So I want you to bury this in your memory right now. Okay? Just bury this in your memory right now. Here, I'll make it easy for you. And this is why I'm crazy bullish, you guys. I never told anybody this except for probably chasing. Now, I want you to burn this in your memory. Okay? I'll make it smaller so you can really see the pattern a little bit. Now watch this. Do you understand why I see weird stuff going on? This is the exact same pattern as Tesla. My video on the cheating was spot on. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, no, that was crazy, man. Just crazy, man. Like, I do not. It seems to me like the hedgies are getting way more desperate in the last like 2 weeks, man. Like way more desperate in the last 2 weeks, you guys. I'm just seeing crazy. I'm just seeing crazy right now. Lots of crazy, man. So this is WLFI. And I think it's following this. I know it's following this pattern. I've seen it. I've seen it in the micro. I've seen it in like the 1 minute time frame, and I've seen it on the macro. I know for a fact it is following this pattern 100%. Like I haven't deviated from this in a long time. And I've seen it. See, look, it was following it up here on a macro. And then it deviated and it started over again. And I've been following this pattern on WLFI forever. Like forever, you guys. And it's doing it repeatedly over and over again. And why I'm saying this right now is I can show you on Tesla the exact same thing. Something is going on and the hedgies know about it. And they're scared as crap, man. They're scared. I can tell you. It's something to do with Tesla. And if you want the tinfoil, you can see barking puppy, X marks the spot, treasure, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know if that guy knows anything or not, but this tells me there's a correlation between Tesla and what's going on here, man. I'm telling you. So anyway, Believe it or not, it's up to you. I don't really personally care. But I've been following this for a very long time. And it's just starting to kind of take fruition here. And I want to stretch this out, but it's just going to take so long to do it. I just don't want to bother right now, but you get the idea. This is supposed to be over here. And we are literally at that point right now where Tesla goes vertical. Just goes vertical. And now I don't think it's going to go to $1 billion, but it could. It's Tesla. I don't know, man. And that's why WLFI goes up too. What if Tesla makes WLFI their token for X money? Ever thought of that? Right? We're making a trident on plug, you guys. What is a trident? A trident is higher highs until you make a 3-prong move to the upside here. Look at that. It looks like a pitchfork, but with longer extensions on each side, right? In fact, you did it here. This is the pitchfork right here too, kind of. See how it makes higher extensions on each side, and then it busts out, retests, and does the same thing, higher and higher. Makes in a broadening wedge. It's a broadening wedge, basically. A broadening wedge pattern, I guess, so to speak. Elon hypes Doge. Yeah, but Kansas City Shuffle. Kansas City Shuffle. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is there, but plug and F-cell both moving together indicates what? Bullish on hydrogen, man. So Trump says, see, here's the exact same thing, Reefer. Exact same thing, Reefer. Listen to this. Trump says hydrogen's too dangerous. I don't like hydrogen. Hydrogen, F-cell goes down, plug goes down. Now we're making new all-time highs. All that tells me is Trump was full of crap. They're probably investing in hydrogen right now. That's what that tells me. I think they're going to use hydrogen plants to power. Look, you got crypto. They want to be, everything's faking. Yeah, everything's faking gay. If they're going to have crypto capital of the world, America, and they're going to have electric vehicles, and they're going to have AI going to the moon right now and running everything. What is going to be the major crisis in the next couple years here, boys? What is going to be the next major crisis in the next couple years? What is going to be the boom that's going to happen in the next couple years? Is it going to be AI? Is it going to be crypto? Is it going to be, probably, but what's the major thing that's going to be the biggest demand? Energy. Thank you, Brand One. It's going to be energy. How are you going to supply? How are you going to supply all this stuff, man? How are you going to supply all this, Tesla electric vehicles and major Bitcoin plants and all? It's going to be power. That's right, Reefer. It's going to be power. It's going to be solar, electric. It's going to be everything to do with energy generation. And I don't know why they don't just tap into the ether, but whatever. It's going to be power. That's right. So you want to go long on something, man? I would go long on like Jack stock, man. NRGV. Like, look at this thing, man. I got this thing going crazy. Crazy. We've been following this fractal on this thing for a long time, man. Look at this. It's even making the same pattern as it did on Tesla, as it did on Siri, as it did. Look at this. It's the exact same thing, you guys. Everything is making the same algorithm, man. Everything. So don't tell me we were wrong on these, man. Like, I could show you bar for bar, man. Bar for bar, exactly where each portion of this algorithm took place. Bar for bar, man. Look, even to this little notch right here. Right? And you get your rounded top here, your rounded curve. Your rounded curve to the downside. Right? And you got your triangle right here. Like, I can show you every part of this, man. Energy is going to go boom, man. Right? And then I even got a micro that tells you exactly what's going to happen. This micro is exactly what's going to happen. So anyway, not financial advice, of course. But so this thing's going to hit 620 by, a couple weeks. Energy slowly will become a major thing, man. I don't know about this stock in particular. It looks great, but energy itself is going to be a big thing, man. It's going to be a big thing, man. I'm telling you. Canada just made a deal. Anyway, I'm not going to get into it. Energy's bullish, man. Watch for AIFC. Well, here's another one. I'll look at that chasing, but look at this. Another one I'm following, AI. So look at AI. This is another one. This is following the exact same BBBY fractal. Exactly. Bar for bar. So far, so good. That's AI. I'm not AI. You want quantum computers, you want, look at this one. I know what this one is, dude. I can tell you what this one is all day long, bro. Watch this. All day long, bro. See, you guys think I'm just making stuff up, man. But look at these algorithms, bro. I took this off a totally different stock. I've never looked at this stock before in my life. Never looked at this stock before in my life, man. And I can tell you exactly what's going to happen with this thing. Isn't that crazy? Dude, now I got to put this on the watch list. Now, what I do usually is I take this portion of it and I try and find out exactly where we are. And that obviously is right there, right? So this right here is this right here. Right? Does that make sense to you guys? You picking up what I'm putting down here? It's like this, actually. Look where we are. We're right here, dude. Don't talk. I don't know. We're not. I can't see a crash, you guys. I can't. The fractal simulation speaks. Absolutely. So this right here has been crunched up in the last, like I said, the last couple weeks, you guys, the hedgies are desperate, man. And I'm going to show you why. Look at this. This is where we are right here. And they condensed it into a very, very short time frame. And this dip is where we are right now. They are making us dip right here. And everyone's scared right now. I get it. But look at this, you guys. We are literally right here. And they are just smashing us down on this right here. They repeated this 2 days in a row. So what they're doing, here, look, I'll show you. See, this is why I get so upset with this market, man. It's just a big scam, bro. They're manipulating the crap out of this market, boys. Here, I'm going to show you on like a 15 or 30 minute, maybe. I don't know. It's a big scam, bro. So we're right here. AIFC is alts? What are you talking about? This is alts? Wow, I guess I should have zoomed out. So this is WLFI, bro. Dang it. How did I get this wrong? Here, hold on. Now, don't forget, WLFI is going to be a longer... Hold on. I don't think they necessarily have to follow exactly the same, do they? Well, crypto's 24 hours. Hold on. Do I got to go to 4 hour on this? Couldn't be that wrong, could I? Oh, maybe. This big dump right here is throwing me off here. I bet you there's a... This is right here, very small here. See this? It's probably this right here. If I go to a 1 hour... Maybe. Oh, maybe. I don't know, man, but this is garbage. We're probably right there. If anywhere. I don't know if that follows, but definitely the other one. This is alts now, eh? Why did they change, you guys? Why would they change the QSIP like this? Doesn't make any sense, man. That's a scam, dude. Changing the QSIP on alts like that is crazy. Well, this tells me we're right there then, dude. That's all I gotta say. I think we're right here, man. Yep. I'm not changing my tune on this. We're just getting scammed right now. We're getting scammed on this downside, boys. And this is why I'm not, you know, I'm not completely convinced we're crashing, you guys. I don't know. I hope not anyway. Yeah, we're right here, dude. I'm telling you. I don't... FOMC today, boys. Sticking to my guns, man. INTC's up 10%. This is incredible. Well, sure missed the boat on this puppy. I can tell you where this is going too, I think. Didn't we have that down there? I don't think it's this one anymore, but this would have been crazy. See, this is the head and shoulders that Tesla was doing, and then they dumped it. They pumped it and dumped it. Yeah, 40, man. Oof. Oof. I did the same thing with Root years ago. See, we knew I played this pump. I did good on this one, but afterwards it just chopped. I got bored. But man, look at this. It just kept going, man. But it took a year. It took a year to do it, but geez. Got to work on my patience. That's what I got to do. IXE is holding strong, kind of, but it is rejected here, boys. Hate to say it, but I would get out. I would get out if you're still in that puppy. See, everything's starting to go green. SPY's probably starting to go green now, I would think. Nope, still not going green, man. This is crazy. They slammed Bobby back down too. So much for the fish hook here. See, it's looking exactly like they scammed on Tesla. So you take this big thing right here, it's looking exactly how they scammed Tesla. It's probably how they're going to do it. And they're going to scam Siri too, I think. They got earnings very quickly. They're going to do this scam thing on Siri too. Watch this. They're going to pump this thing and dump it right back down just like they did with BBBY. Right here. It's lined up perfectly. They're going to scam Siri. They're going to scam Siri too, boys. That's what I think, man. IWM got destroyed. They got laddered. I don't even know if that's a ladder. That's just down. Like this got definitely suppressed from coming back and crossing the line. Just like SPY was suppressed all day yesterday from crossing this line. So they're definitely suppressing them indices for sure. And everyone will say, well, it's just people indecision for FOMC. I don't think so. I don't think so, man. Yesterday was severely bullish. I would love to. I didn't check on the off exchange from yesterday, but I should have. I imagine it's across the board very high. Jeez, Jimmy's getting pummeled, you guys. Like seriously pummeled here. Like it's an inverse, basically. Kind of, sort of, but not really. In fact, you know what? You know what might be happening here? This thing might be extending. Like if you look at the neckline, on this right here. So this would be almost the neckline on that Head and Shoulders, give or take, which would essentially be right here. Right? Does that make sense? You picking up what I'm putting down here? Look, that would be your neckline on this GME pump right here. So it's not perfect, obviously. You got a little bit of a W here. Right? You got your dub. You got your dub here. You get it? We could be right here. Maybe after the meeting today, we pump back up. They stall us, and then we pump into Monday, Tuesday. Into next week, boys. That's why my May 8th contracts are super decent, man. Because we would actually get a pump on this thing from here to about, where's May 8th? Almost here. What is FFGVS? I have no idea what that means. Todd. Fair value gap. Okay. Fair value gap. Using fractals on top would give you clarity. I use, well, I tend to use, I don't use indicators enough, that's for sure. I don't know why. I tend to use fractals for a lot. I depend too much on fractals, actually. If the truth be told, which I always try to anyway. Like, you know, MACD curling over here. It's one bar on the histogram, not too bad, but the Schmiel looks a little weak. It's gonna fight. It's gonna fight in here. Brent crude oil surges to 115 as President Trump prepares to extend the U.S. blockade against Iran in the Strait of Hormuz. U.S. oil exports hit a record 6 million barrels per day last week. Oil go boom. Oil go boom, bad for the markets. However, he also said yesterday, I don't even pay attention anymore, man. But he also said yesterday that they're begging him to release the straight, right? You got to admit, though, that was a pretty good play on Trump's part, man. Block that straight. Now they can't make any money. Before they're like, we're controlling the straight. Ha ha ha. He's like, okay, well, I'll control the straight now. It's like, huh. Actually, not a bad move. Gotta admit, man. Like him or hate him, it wasn't a bad move. Well, I guess I can get rid of alts now because AIFC apparently is the new alts. And now we got a new fractal for alts, I guess. I don't know how I didn't see it before, but you know, mistakes happen, boys and girls. I'll take it. We got a macro and a micro. So this is the micro. I guess this is the macro. Because it's the micro. It's the macro for sure. So we got to follow this one first. I'll make it blue because that's definitely following here. Just the last part of manipulation here is what the hard part here. And I would expect that this would be the end goal. So in a year or two, we would probably see something like this. I don't think there's any denying it. I didn't even realize it at the time, but when I zoomed out, it made perfect sense. You guys should make me zoom out more. So we would be right here, technically, on a micro. So the target would be about 25, 30 bucks on this thing, you guys. Now, careful. I don't know what's going on with this stock and why it changed names. They probably changed the QSIP on this thing. So you got to be a little bit careful on this. Maybe that's why it's looking a lot smaller now. It's looking a lot smaller now. I got a bad joke I'm not going to say, but it's definitely a lot limper than it was before. Which sucks. So maybe that's how they cheated everybody out of their money. They just changed the QSIP. Like, why did they do this? Doesn't even make sense, man. Ticker change reflects the company's continued evolution. Oh, yeah. That's a great evolution, man. Like, what is this priced at? Same price? No, it's like double the price. Did they do any changes on the... Did they do a 2-to-1 or something? The company's ticker symbol will remain unchanged in Frankfurt. It's just trading under new corporate name and NASDAQ ticker, AFIC, effective at the open market. Does it say what? It doesn't say whether they changed the QSIP. Company stock. Does the QSIP change for a name change? And now trades under new IFC aftermarket common stock. Looking for the word QSIP. The name change reflects the company's continued blah blah blah. Tony blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Doesn't say anything about QSIP, man. So I'm wondering if the QSIP name's changed. RDAC 230%. Sniffdicks. What's up, buddy? WLFI Giga cheap. Yep. Yep, super cheap. We just went over that. But this is alts, so I don't expect that'll be for long. Yeah, see Sniffdicks, you're not even on the 499 kg free stuff, man. Todd Green, I think it was in out already, but can't seem to find it. I can't post on here for Discord, but someone else can post the Discord link, bro. It shuts off my it shuts off my stuff. I don't think I can anyway. Let me see. No, I can't even copy the link on here. I don't think. In messages. No. No, it won't let me while I'm on here. Oh, maybe. Hold on. Invite friends. Let me see. Oh, maybe. Huh. It did let me. RGTI, man. I don't know, bro. We're slammed down here. That's what I think on RGTI. And I think we're ready for boomsticks. If you look at any AI stock right now, man. Is that Morris? That is a Dutch last name. But I haven't seen that handle before. I'm still thinking we're in here. I think we're in for some boomsticks on AI. Micro, macro. Any changes on Beyond? I don't think so. Beyond is following AMC. Beyond is following AMC. I think we came to the conclusion that we're right here. In fact, I'm pretty sure we came to the conclusion that we're right there. I just got to stretch it out, man. In fact, yeah, we're definitely right there, in my opinion. Definitely. Or, geez, yeah, was it? Yeah, right here. Yeah, because this was supposed to be the big the big hump, I think. Anyway, somewhere around here. Man, now Jackie's got me all worried that we're gonna see some sort of a flash crash. What's up, baby? Ooh, looking good. All black. Ooh, it's blue. That's what you get for marrying a colorblind guy. Black and blue. That's a horrible joke, KGB. Oh no. IXC 25%. She is dumping here, boys. Now we just sit and wait for. Oh man, how do you wear that stuff on your lips, baby? Ah. It's like stuff that pins and needles your lips, man. Ah. It's so gross. I'm not calling you gross. I'm just saying that stuff you wear on your lips is gross. At least I don't have to worry about you kissing other guys, man. They'll probably run. she didn't like that. SMX, go boom. Oh yeah, I should tell you, by the way. SMX is going boom, by the way. I've been following this on a 15-minute chart for a little while now. All night, actually. I think they just extended this because I've been following this and it went perfectly probably till about right here. Now I kind of think that they're repeating it to here. Does that make sense? So they just basically repeated this because of FOMC and they're repeating it again. And I think we're stuck right here. FOMC right here. Boom. I think. Not 100, but I'm pretty sure. So I'm watching very closely on a 15-minute. Now, I could be a little off. They could not be repeating it, and they could just be doing this. With a little bit of play in here, I guess, because of the downside, and we're sitting right here. FOMC would be right here. We go boom. Either way, bullish on SMX right now, boys. Like super bullish, man. Like short term. This is short term bullish, man. Just me. You guys do you. I'm, whatever. I'm bullish on SMX right now, man. Now, not as high as I would have thought, but this is a micro, so who knows? FSL's looking pretty. So we should be, where are we? We should be right in here. Maybe in here. Maybe they're doing this super fast. Look at the volume that came in. So we're probably getting fast. This is going faster. We are getting a broadening wedge. And you guys know what I keep talking about on these broadening wedges. What they mean. We should get one more dip right here and then a pump, man. Now the broadening wedge in this would be here, right? This is your broadening wedge. So this would be your sideways pump for the next 15-20 minutes. So this is actually going a lot faster. This is going to be your pump into FOMC, I would imagine, right here. So it'll be obviously smaller, but maybe like this, maybe here. This would make sense, maybe. And then into the next week we do this. That would make sense. Jimmy puts going burr right now, yeah. I imagine they are. Everything is probably on the daily chart, just doing a wick down. That's all. I think AMC is right here. That's what I think. Now, I could be a little off and it's right here. Either way, it's hitting that 150, that's for sure. So here's your double, right? Here's your double peaks right here. Lower low, right hand side, lower low, right hand side. If you just put it like this, then we're here. You extend it a little bit and you do this, right? Here, let me show you an example. Now this is a 15-minute chart. I like to do this on a 2-hour actually, but we haven't broken that line yet. So as soon as we break that line, so my guess we would be right here. That'd be my guess. Because we haven't broken the line yet. So we should see this to a retest on this line before breaking out. So you're going to see this on AMC. That's what I think. Make sense? It's a good way to explain it, actually. So we should see a pump right now above the line. That's what I'm saying. We should see a pump right now above this line. It'll look like this. It'll probably fake out a couple times below the line too. Does that make sense? Lentic? Hope so. See, once again, proving, I think that they're dumping this because they know they're going to pump it. That's the only reason we're dumping, you guys, is because they know we're going to be pumping at the end of the day into tomorrow. So that's my theory. That's all I got, man. We're bullish into FOMC. See, here's where I got a little bit of problem with this fractal. These two parts look very similar to this. I'm wondering if they're repeating this. If they threw me for a bit of a loop here. Like, are they just repeating these two portions right here? Yeah, they're definitely bringing it a little lower than I would have expected, but whatever. It's FOMC. FOMC, man. I don't know. I'm just going to, yeah. I'm just going to take all this for a grain of salt right now, man. It should all be worked out okay at the end of the day here. They're definitely killing the options. So if you got options, man, they're killing them. They're killing them. Clearly. Which we knew they would do. I did say it. I didn't act on it, but I did say it. Dang, Holo's getting wrecked. Looks like the same pattern as AMC. Doesn't it? I guess it's 15 minute. 15 minute, anything could look that similar. It doesn't matter. Plug is moving. It was moving better than it is now. SPY still struggling to get above. Yeah, we're still sitting here, man. We got another hour or two. Got another hour or two, boys. I'm gonna play a song and I'm gonna get some fresh air. I'll be right back.
This one goes out to all my supporters. Everybody who subscribed, who commented, who liked my posts. Y'all the reason I keep pushing, the reason Breakout Beats is alive. Hope you all catch that breakout soon, cause we all gon' eat when the charts move right. Oh, when it all breaks out. Yeah, this the real one, baby, I'm telling you all. It all breaks out. Wall Street, stand up. Oh, when it all breaks out. Retail, we gon' set this market off right. It all breaks out. Mean gang, we gon' set this market off right. It all, hey. Man, I promise, we so self-conscious. Scrolling through the charts with our Robin Hood watches. That ticker that we picking in don't make no money, but we won't sell out. Diamond hands, trust me. Now tell me that ain't conviction. The concept of stock seem like pure addiction. Sophomore traders, 3 years, still chasing a vision. Like forget it, I'll just hold till I'm hitting a million. That's enough gains to flex with a few pairs of Yeezys. Cause hedge funds don't really care. We so reckless with the short squeezes. Buying meme stocks, man, we moving like Jesus. They got paper hands, we got diamond beliefs. Retail traders riding rockets to green sheets. And well, oh, when it all breaks out. And when it breaks out, who you gon' call now? It all breaks out. Come on, and when it all breaks out, it all breaks out. Man, I promise, I'm so self-conscious. That's why you always see me with at least one of my watches. Shots on my screen done drove me crazy. I can't even pronounce nothing past that Doge maybe. Then I spent $400 on calls just to be like, bruh, you ain't
hanging up on these walls, and I can't even hit the grocery store without some AMC shares and a GME score. It seems we live in the investor dream, but the brokers taking cuts off our evergreen. The prettiest charts do the ugliest swings on the road to rockets and diamond rings. We shine because they hate us, squeeze because they played us, trying to buy back our tennies, they degraded us. And for that paper, look how high we'll moon. Even if you win a Lambo, you still a trader on Zoom. Oh, when it all breaks out. Come on, come on, come on. And when you it all breaks out. Come on, come on. And when it all breaks out, it all breaks out. Come on, come on. And when it breaks out, it all breaks out. I say forget the hedgies, that's how I treat them. We buy our way out the dip, and we can't buy freedom. We'll buy a lot of stocks, but we don't really need them. Positions we hold to cover up what's inside, cause they made us doubt ourselves and love their wealth. That's why shorty's hollering where to break out at. Retail buy calls, hedge funds buy puts, and the brokers getting rich off all of that. But I ain't even gon' act holier than thou, cause man, I bought spot calls with 25 down before I had a house, and I do it again, cause I wanna be on CNBC pushing the Benz. I wanna act bullish like it's all terrific. I got a couple red days, I won't get specific. I got a problem with trading before I plan it. We all self-conscious, I'm just the first to admit it. Oh, when it all breaks out. South side, south side, we gon' set this market all right. It all breaks out. West side, we gon' set this market all right. It all breaks out. Mean game, we gon' show 'em how we break out. It all breaks out. Now this one goes out to all my supporters who subscribed, who commented, who showed love. Y'all the real torch bearers. KGB, Mastermind, Danny Coleman, my boy Rich, Sam, Ghost Star. All of y'all we holding. Oh, when it all breaks out. It all breaks out. It all breaks out.
Okay, pitter patter. Perfect timing, actually. Yeah, see, BBY is following Tesla perfectly. It's so crazy, man. UVXY. Maybe we should be watching this. It doesn't look very bearish, though. Maybe we're here. Probably gonna, it's lunchtime in 15 minutes, so I'm probably gonna shut this one down in 15, and then so they don't demonetize me. And then we can watch the Fed thing, I think. Let's see. So GME should pump. I'd be hoping so anyway. Man, they're killing IWM like crazy. Soon, Jack. Yeah, I think I'll restart it up for FOMC. It's soon. It's in an hour or so. I'll probably take a quick lunch break and then restart it up. Or I'll restart it, take a lunch break, and then come back. Probably what I'll do. Without monetization, because they'll kill it. What did I say about SMX, boys? Ready for boomsticks now. I'm getting a little excited. One of these days, this one's going to play out, man. Goes Jimmy. See ya, SMX. Yeah, quite the red days, bud. Beautiful. Beautiful dip before the rip, man. That's what I think. Little scary. It's a little scary. Well, they sure did a number on this one. Look at the Shmeo, man. Come on, man. This is crazy. Hit a high at 273% on RDAC. Yep. That's quite the move. What does that remind me of? It's such a short chart. I got nothing to work with on a 15-minute, bro. Nothing to work with on this one. That's a big gap. That's a lot of volume. What does this stock do? Financial conglomerate. Well, that makes sense. Good job, Tyrell. See, Coke went right back into its fractal, man. It's always how it happens on earnings, man. Pumps, comes back into the fractal, and keeps going. Someone asked about Netflix earlier. My opinion on this is it's going to come right back into this fractal. Netflix is probably going to pump right back into this, and it's going to make a watch like this. Probably touch right back up here. Might even be like that, but I don't think so. But I do think Netflix is going to come back into here sooner or later. But they killed this thing on good earnings once again. Another example of killing something on good earnings, man. And I'm sure they had some sort of an excuse on why they did it, but this is something new I'm looking at Ocgen, by the way. I'm just checking it out, seeing if it's following. I still like the other one. I'm just watching this. I took a previous Ocgen fractal. I want to see if they pump this. I'm still following a macro, but I want to see if they pump this thing and make this broadening wedge. So I put an alarm here just to let me know if it does happen. Well, I think you were right, Mist. I don't know why, 6 cents, but you were right. What the heck? I added some here. Just a little bit. See how they pump up Doge and then they dump it? It's like they knew that they were going to dump crypto, man. And not all of crypto, but a lot of it. Anything to do with Trump, they dumped. Note to self, man. How's DJT doing? Wow. Just unbelievable. AMC is still hitting. Oh, not too bad. It's bouncing back slightly. Very similar to GME, though. And SPY is not doing very good right now, boys. Man, maybe Jet Geek is right. Maybe Jet Geek's right, man. Could you imagine? Getting wrecked, dude. This is crazy. Like, look at BBAI, man. Like, make it make sense, man. And this thing was following pretty good, too. Oh, it almost looks like it's here. Look at this. You see that? It, like the volume here might have sped that puppy up a bit. You're tired of winning, Prod? Yeah. Yeah, me too. All this winning is making me tired, man. It's making me tired, bro. See, this was here and it was looking pretty. Now they doubled up on it today. I think we're right here, dude. They just basically repeated the downside from yesterday. A lot of it anyway. I think this is exactly what this is the exact definition of a scare candle, boys. Exact definition.
KGP, I don't know if I could take it anymore. Nah, man, chill. It's just a scare candle, sit tight, soon we moon. Bro, my port that bad. I'm shaking out here thinking about hitting sell. You only lose if you sell, my guy. Trust now, hold the line. Scare candle, dropping like it's hot in July. Charts looking bloody like a steak that won't die. Weak hands trembling, begging for a sign, but I'm read the tape, baby. This is how we climb. FOMO got 'em buying tops, panic selling lows. Red candle flashing, yo, that's how the story goes. Algorithms dancing, market makers feasting, but I'm DCAing while they're out here retreating. These scare candles playing with my soul.
Wow, look at that. Look at this thing follow, man. That is crazy. We looked at this on the 1 hour. Look at that. Look at that, man. It's actually holding up better than I thought. We might hold in this area here.
Shares, they want your soul, but I'm locked in, baby. I'm playing the long goal. Candle fake out, liquidity hunt. News drop bearish, that's just a front. Options expiring, markets are stunned, but I got charts, levels, and a bullish hunch. CPI hit, market took a dip, but I see the fib zone, ready for a rip. MACD colored, RSI lit. You selling fear, I'll buy that quick. These scare candles almost made me fold, but now you see how legends are told. They try to shake me, but I held bold. Profit in sight, man, that story's gold. Scare candles, they come and go, but I ride waves like a Wall Street pro. Fears an illusion, game's mental. Now we up heavy, no accidental. Damn, KGB, we're right, bro. Told you my guy scare candle at the end. It's just a setup. Next time I see red, I'm buying a dip. Welcome to the game.
RSI low on the 1 hour chart. Look at that. If you actually wait for this thing to go boom, that will be your indication of WLFI turning around here. Which shouldn't be too long judging by the Shmio. And look at that red, which didn't even move it. There goes Siri. Now, I don't know exactly. My suspicion is they're going to do the same thing that they did, as I said in my video. They're going to pump this for earnings and then dump it again, just like they did with Tesla. Now, what I assumed last time with Tesla is that we repeated this and we would be sitting here. But now I'm starting to think that they're just dark pooling or off exchanging this volume right here. And they're going to put us right in here. Like this, right for earnings. And we will get a pump, but they're going to dump it first thing tomorrow again. Or even pre-market or after hours. And I don't know. They could dump it all the way down here like they did last time. Right down to this support. Or they could keep it up here. I don't know. But it's definitely sus, man. And IEP is strong. So if we are here coming into next week, they might flatten this puppy right out next week. Even rum, look at that. That's crazy too. Rum was, look at this. We were following the same thing on rum. So what they did is they nerfed the crap out of this thing. And we were following pretty good on this thing all the way till right here. Almost thinking algo switch here. Preacher, hey, good to see you, buddy. And whatever you do in word or deed, do in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through him. Colossians 3:17. Tough week, absolutely, but a lot to be thankful for. Absolutely, always show gratitude. Words of wisdom from Preacher. Always good to hear. Keeping us up when we're down. I do believe there's a lot to be thankful for, and I do believe there's a lot to be There's a lot to look forward to, man. I think honestly, this is just the shakeout before the breakout, man. Shakeout before the breakout, man. That's what I'm thinking. We could very well even be in here, and they just nerfed us all the way down, man. We could be. Always appreciative with Preacher. Very much appreciate the appreciation and words of wisdom. As usual. As per usual, brother. Should be right here. If not further. If not even further. Man, this thing can motor, boys. This thing can motor. Look at her go. 10.5%. So what do I usually do in this situation? I usually go deeper into a... See the extra volume we're getting here? I like to take this, bring this back into a 15, 20 minute... I'll go half hour. Because we are getting a little extra here. And I like spread it out. And I like to see where we are in comparison to here. And my guess would be something like in here, right here. See this up and down, just slowly up. We're about to take off, boys. This thing's about to take off. We're about right here. There you go, Tyrell. There's a boomer for you. Early. See? Early. This is where I like them, man. All right, Rada keeps on giving. Well, there you go. Stick with your... You could cut and add some into here, man. Where's Adam Aaron? He's got to be a little bit happy about this potential price action here. A little bit happy. It's looking better anyway, Adam. It's looking a little better, man. Got some potential here, bro. I haven't checked on the macro. I don't really feel the need to right now, but we're looking pretty good here, dude. I think we're right here. $8X runner? No, it's been a while. It's been a while, but I think we're going to see a lot more of those coming up soon here. Sure. I don't know. I'd be excited about SMX right now, but sure. Got a little hook, double top hook. 1 hour chart, not bad. Yeah. You got a bigger position in GUR, I imagine. GUR looks good though. I think we went over this yesterday. Man, what a move on AMD that was. Crazy. Man, this thing might get a gap up. This thing's actually kind of hard to tell where it is. We might see another high on AMD. Maybe. It does have earnings coming up. Plug is moving back up slowly, 6%. Neo, New Way, Green. Things are starting to... Oh, HIMS took a big old beating. Man, everything's taking a big old beating today. Man, they just keep nerfing and nerfing. Now we're looking at 30 on Hollow. Crazy. Series moving though. Ooh, FCell tried to pump out of this. Interesting. She might be right here. FCell's trying to pump out of this, man. Right now, 18%. She's moving. Okay, lunchtime. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take this one off. We'll switch it over for FOMC because I don't want to get demonetized. I'll just go through the appreciations. Much appreciated, Sujo. Big Red, welcome back, brother. Chasing, cheers for the memberships, man. Anyone who got a membership, make sure you say thank you to Chasing because you'll probably be able to see the FOMC meeting today. And Preacher, words of wisdom as usual. Much appreciated, guys. We will take this over to a new stream here very shortly. I'll just probably grab a quick bite to eat and then come back on. So much appreciated, boys and girls. And we shall see you in a minute. Thanks, Mike. Half hour, boy.